next, we're going to hear from Avery. And Avery is a student with VSA who submitted in the short story category and received a gold key and 2 honorable mentions.
Hi, so my name is Avery, and I submitted 5 works this year, and I won in 3 of them. And all of which that I won were short stories, which I feel like a lot of people might, when they hear Scholastic Essay Contest, it might seem a little bit daunting because it seems like you have to write an essay or a critical essay or a research, whatever, but that's not true. There's so many categories. So as for creativity, I would really recommend for students that want to submit short stories to literally just read. There's no shame in reading another author's writing and realizing, wow, I like that style. I might want to try it out. I literally had a class in middle school called Craft of Language where all we did was read other authors' writings and then try to recreate that in our own writing. So I think that definitely helps in writing style and just getting ideas. Not to say you should copy another author's ideas for a plot or anything, but if you watch even a movie or you read a book and you really like the theme or you really like the setting, you like, let's say if it's dystopian and you like that, you can recreate that in your own writing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Personally, I have always been a really big fan of The Great Gatsby. I used to actually dislike it, but I read it again a couple years ago, and I really liked the way that F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote and the way that his writing made you have to read the sentence again for a little bit because they're like the way he writes is really interesting. So yeah, I did try to almost mimic that strong figurative language use in my writing. As for how I take my initial ideas and take them into a full place, I would just say it's a lot of trial and error, outlining your plot first. And if you write your whole story and let's say you really dislike it, just write it again. Just keep writing it. And it honestly, it really helps to have a fresh set of eyes. Even if you think that your story is perfect, no writing is ever perfect, as harsh as that sounds. And getting to work in a workshop with a teacher who has experience and can point out things that just look, maybe it could be a plot hole, it could be insight that they think would make your story better, that you have complete freedom to follow or not follow, or even just something as simple as grammar or just to make your story flow better. It being able to participate in this classic workshop and have one-on-one help and with the teachers definitely really helped me in ending up and being really confident in my stories and yeah, submitting them.
First, Avery, thank you for sharing your experience. Here, I really want to share my personal feelings. Avery has been with us since first grade. When she was a second grade, she went JE at that moment, national competition. And after 50 minutes, she came out. She said, I wrote 8 pages. That moment, I just said, oh my God, only second grade, she wrote 8 pages. And obviously, she won #1 nationally when she was second grade. Then after that, I believe at least 4 of them, she went either #1, #2 when she get older with the JEI. So what we see from the Avery is she just have naturally creativity, imagination. Her creativity is just unbelievable. That came from she read a lot of books when she was young. So here I really want to encourage all the kids, start reading when you're very young to build your knowledge, to build your vocabulary, to build your creativity. That's what I really like to say. Thank you, Avery.